Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakadash. Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is your brother Yazariala from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And before I start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, that Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya. It's Yahweh, the creator of all the Ancient of Days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahushai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, ignorantly speaking. And we give double honors to elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down on the highways and byways giving the 100% truth day and night. Shalom to you and your households. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, La Bakar in the Hebrew, the house of David being rebuilt once again, as it is said in Amos 9:11. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is July 13th of 2025, our hopeful year of salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. And we're going to be speaking on how the Lord looks at this world. You see, a lot of you believe that God loves everybody. And we're going to read some scriptures and get some understanding, because the world in that context in John 3:16 is talking about the world of Israel. Okay, that world he does love. But when he's talking about all of humanity, he does not love all of humanity. He created all of humanity, but just like an artist creates something, he could just crush it up and start all over again. Doesn't have to love it. He created it. He don't have to be a big fan of it, you know. So we're going to go to the scriptures and prove all things. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 15. I have said before, and now do speak. I will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish, which shall die, than of them which shall be saved. So there's going to be a lot more people that die that are going to be saved. Okay, right off the bat. Verse 16. Like as a wave is greater than a drop. So he's making an analogy, so pay attention. If you ever been to the ocean, you see how those waves gather and they hit that reef. And when they hit that reef, it creates a wave. All that is water, but it's shaped in a certain curl, right? But it's all water, okay? Like as a wave is greater than a drop. Verse 17. And he answered me, saying, like as the field is, so is also the seed. As the flower be, such are the colors. Also, such as the workman is, such also is the work. And as the husbandman is himself. A husbandman is somebody that plants seeds. Okay. So is his husbandry also, for it was the time of the world. Okay, so remember, he's talking about this different world, this which you would call in the Greek oikomoinen, okay, which is talking about the inhabited earth and the people that are running this planet Earth as we speak, right? Now, when I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now, live, no man spake against me. Verse 19. For then everyone obeyed, right? Because in the time, remember, of Adam and Eve, but then by the time of Noah, everybody was wicked, as it is now. For then everyone obeyed, but now the manners of them which are created in this world, okay? So people that are born right here and right now in 2025, they see adultery, homosexuality, what is that new concept? Transhumanism, right? People marrying their dogs. They see this as normal. Normal. Okay? This world. Okay? But now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by the perpetual seed. And when he's talking about the perpetual seed, he's talking about Esau, the Edomite seed, which is the serpent or the devil that the scriptures talks about. And by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. So remember, the law, statutes, and commandments were there to give order to this world, but they just throw them out and said, we don't need that. We just take what we need. We'll pick and choose, right? Verse 20, so I considered the world and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. Verse 21, and I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of a cluster. So earlier he made the analogy of the wave and the drop. Now we're hearing about a cluster of grapes. So when you see a cluster of grape, it's more than a handful. But he's not talking about the whole cluster of grapes. He's talking about a grape, which is signifying the elect of the nation of Israel. The whole grape metaphor, if you look at it all, it's like the whole world. But he doesn't want all of the grapes. He doesn't want the whole cluster. He just wants that little grape. Okay? And I have kept me a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people. And here's the point, brothers and sisters. Let the multitude perish. So majority of mankind are going to die. Just like in the time of Noah. All this is coming full circle once again. That was the first death, which was by water. And we're talking about the second death, which will be by fire. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. So most of the people walking around here, the only purpose they were born is so they could die. That's it. The only reason they're walking around here sucking up all the oxygen and everything, contaminating the air and so forth and so on, is so that the Lord could kill them. And let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Right? Because, the Lord is afflicting the elect of the nation of Israel. How do you get the finest gold? How do you get the finest silver? You crank the heat up and burn the impurities off. So when he's afflicting us and we're going through this, it's troublesome. It's more than sometimes we can handle, but the Lord knows what we can handle. And we overcome that tribulation and we become stronger. Okay, what is that great saying? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay, so the Lord is purifying us by afflicting us and getting rid of those impurities to get that 99.9% gold and silver, right? It doesn't say that a man is going to be as a fine wedge of Ophir. Okay, Ophir was in the time of King Solomon the finest gold there was in the world, which would be gold from the Americas here. Okay, Ophir. So that's what the Lord wants, that grape. He doesn't want the cluster. He just wants that grape, which signifies the elect. He doesn't want the wave. He wants the drop. Okay, so a lot of people in these religions have told you that God loves everybody, that he wants everybody to make it, and so forth and so on, and that's not true, brothers and sisters, okay? We gotta, and we have to endure to the end, okay? That's another thing, because What does Christianity tell you? Oh, you're baptized. Okay, all you gotta do is call upon the name of the Lord, and you're gonna be saved. Okay, you're already saved. That's what they tell you. You are saved. And I'll ask them, what are you saved from? Let's say I'm saved from sin. Really? Do you sin the next day? And the next day, they don't know what to say. Because it's ridiculous. They don't know what they're being saved from. What are we being saved from? From all those that hate us, our enemies. We're being saved from our enemies. That's why our enemies can't come with us. We're being saved from them. So that's it, brothers and sisters. I hope you understand that the Lord is only dealing with the elect at this time. He's only wanting to save the elect of the nation of Israel. He doesn't even want 2/3 of the nation of Israel right now. Not at this moment. That 66% of the nation of Israel is gone astray, gone asunder, right? And he's going to put them to death for that. He's only dealing with the elect men at this moment. You know, the men that are laboring day and night to bring in and heralding the coming of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So that's it, brothers and sisters. I hope you guys identified and understand that the Lord is only dealing with the elect. Call halal Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Barakatam, Rakakedash, and he that have ears to hear, let him hear. Shalom.